Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm so glad you're here. This is Andale Homestead. I'm Ann, and I'm tickled that of all the places in all the world, you decided to come and spend some time with me today. We have a lot of things going on and some wonderful people that have already been in the chat. It tickles me when I can get in here early and be able to chat with other people. It's just so fun to be able to come in here and chat with everyone. So we're hoping that Facebook comes in a little bit. StreamYard's been a little weird with Facebook lately, but we'll see. It's okay. Good morning, Judy. Now, you were supposed to have an appointment this morning, and I'm so tickled that you're here. Thank you. Hey, the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick. Good morning, darling. Hardneck Farms, Diana, you sweet girl. It all adds up. You're here today, too. What we're going to do is go ahead and get started. Um, if later you find that you missed the beginning, then hey, Country Hustle 101. Hey, everybody, there's my buddy Jesse and Lisa. They're in the background, and oh, you know how much I adore them. And G Mama Grows. Hey, sweetheart. Oh, you're catching half the show. Okay, good. So let's get started. J3GS, the honey slinger. I'm glad you're here. Y'all need to check out his chatting and talking. I just enjoy being able to hear him, and he does stay in a positive way. Danny Days Ahead. So glad you're here. The Vineyard Chicks Homestead. Woohoo! All right, guys, people are pouring in. I don't want to say names for too long, but what I am going to concentrate on today, because it is Tuesday, where I get to choose my attitude of the day. I'm going to concentrate today on things that people, humans, can't take away, meaning I choose to concentrate on my mindset, on my personality, on my outlook on life and things. I choose to see the glass half full rather than, oh my gosh, it's almost gone. So that's what I'm choosing to do today. And I wanted to, because we have so much. I'm not on Facebook, Kim Mill says. Well, Kim, my darling, it does say I'm live on Facebook, but I don't know. You know, we're going to have to do something else, I guess. Maybe have a separate live from Facebook to be able to do that. The only thing is, I can't have people in the chat on here at the same time. Thank you, Kim Mill. I appreciate that. And maybe what we'll do in a minute, because I have to have my phone. I could. I could go live on Facebook from my phone, but hey, unbiased. Hey, Queen Laura's Garden. And yeah, you're live on Facebook. I am live on Facebook. And Judy's on Facebook. Okay, good. That's right. Diana and Judy are from there. It's just not sending out notifications through StreamYard right now. They're not playing nice with each other because I usually have quite a few friends that come over from there. But let's get started with our message because we have a lot to talk about today. I mean, I've got stuff everywhere, and Jesse and Lisa are down in the basement as well. We need to pull them up. Hey, Gary, and you're from Facebook too. So, okay, that's awesome. In the holiday season or in any time, there is, this thing of weather melancholy. When the weather is melancholy, because it is melancholy here right now, it's foggy and wet. When you have arthritis, makes your bones hurt and ache desperately. And you're hustling and bustling, and the holiday season is coming up, Christmas, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to afford to get anything for anyone? And do I have enough? And how about the food? And oftentimes, we're just worried about how we're going to pay the electric bill during the cold months. But I want you to know some things that the Lord has been putting on my heart this week that, and I want to read you a couple of things that might help. This is one of my very favorite verses that stands out to me so strongly because it's from Jeremiah. You know, I like that book of the Bible, Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. To me, that is saying that all these blood vessels and eyeballs and kidneys and hearts and all these things, it's not by chance that you are here for a reason. There are things that you can be useful to Him and to others. And you are special and purposefully put together, folded and molded, and breath brought into your body just because you are special. So when it seems like the whole weight of the world is bearing down on you, just remember you're not alone. This is not how the story ends because you belong to God. He sees you and He knows you. He collects your tears. He hears your prayers. He is with you. He will help you. He'll give you peace and He loves you. So to know that the more that we let God take over us, the more truly ourselves we become because He had a purpose for us. He made us. So today, oh, Missouri Outlaw, thank you. I'm going to work on the things that people can't take away. Things like my mindset, my character, my personality, transparency, and my entire being, because none of that can be taken away by this world at this time. So that's my sweet thing. That's my love. And if you're having a little down in the dumps time, Randy, you're amazing. And thank you so, so much. If you're having a little down in the dumps time, just remember you're not alone. So many people already know that, oh, good, Paula, you get to join a live and you're going to get to listen back later. That's perfect. Yeah. So there are lots of things that we can remember that even though it gets really overwhelming and really crazy, there is a shield that you can put on from your head to your toes. It doesn't mean the storm goes away because the storm is still there. But what it does is bring you peace and happiness, or at least survivable times where you know, well, this really stinks, but could be worse. And I'm not alone. I know I was made for a purpose. All right, everybody. I know people have got things to do and stuff to do. Hey, Rambling with the Brooms, you're so sweet and kind. Look at here. Look at here, Scott. I have on my buddies lazy days ahead today because we had so much fun Saturday night. Oh, the light's doing weird things. We had, hey, Jackie, I'm glad you're here, honey. But I did have my Rambling with the Brooms cup. Rambling with the Brooms. And it's not day old coffee today, Scott. It's good, fresh coffee. That's right, AZ Highland. And holding on to his hand. It does help. It does. That old saying, misery loves company, was kind of true that you can, figure out who doesn't. I mean, that you're not alone, that you're not, and trust me, you're not. Somebody somewhere is going through the same kinds of things. We've had years where we've worried about paying the electric bill or the water bill or keeping the heat on. And anyway, it's great. Hey, Kayla, I'm glad you're here. And Christina, yay. Yep. Keep your eyes on Jesus because that storm can rage. Man, it can rage, but you keep your eyes on him. Thank you, Diana. So sweet. So I have asked Jesse and Lisa to come in, but I wanted to go over just a couple of things before I bring them up. So it's going to be about 10 minutes if you guys, because the shipping department is a busy girl. Woo! She's crazy in the shipping. I'm telling you, it's nuts. Oh, thank you, Diana. You're on Facebook. There were 24 people that found out. That's cool. One thing I wanted to go over. I'm getting some Christmas cards, you guys. I love it's like a kid at Christmas going and checking the mailbox and seeing cards that are going in. No pressure because I sent out a lot of cards last year, a lot of Christmas cards. It took me like 2 weeks. Hey Kim, you are on Facebook. Good. And Jerry Butler. Good. Um so I took out I sent out a whole ton of cards last year and I put a magnet and a sticker and a little how do in there and buying the cards. And then I had friends looking for cards for me. It ended up that they were oversized. So I had to add extra stamps and all those types of things. By the end of it, I spent a little over $1,000 sending out a little over 200 Christmas cards. Hey, David Corey, I'm glad you're here, honey. So this year, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Andale Homestead. I love it that you're a part of my family. And there's your card. But I do have some cards which are wonderful. This is from Chef Pam. Happy holidays. And then I have one. I'm just going to do it real quick. And this is faith is the place our hearts go whenever we need to know God is good. We're loved, and in the end, all will be well. Thank you. This is Gina versus Gina. Isn't that sweet and precious? And then Food by Faith sent me a card, and she sent seeds, gourd seeds from her garden, and sweet flower seeds, and a thank you note. Happy holidays. Hey, Black's Tropical Homestead, my buddy, my pal. I love you very big. Thank you. She's rocking and rolling. I tell you what, her social media on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram has rocked. She is rocking and rolling, and I'm so proud of them. I can hardly stand it because what they're doing is showing you their daily life. And, they haven't changed. They're the same kind of people, but they're putting out stuff that people are finally recognizing. And this one fell. And we have Merry Christmas from Chris, Tiffany, Bella, Alex, and Missy from the Canadian Family Life. And look, I got a sticker. Isn't that cute? It says it's a limited edition on the back, which is adorable. And then I got a happy Thanksgiving blessing from Sandy from Suburban Homestead in Wyoming, Arizona. She's just a precious person. And she put in a sweet little sticker that said she believed she could, so she did. If we believe we can, yes, we can. We can move, even when we're hurting, even if it's just for a minute or two. We can move something in our bodies. All right, so that was the envelope. Y'all, I got something else in the mail. You saw it on Saturday night, but this is so amazing and it makes me cry just about every single time. I've looked at it enough now that I don't cry. But this is a cutting board. And it says, A&L Homestead, it's from Lazy Days Ahead and the Land of Plenty, Jeremiah 29:11. I'm going to explain that in just a second. This, the Father, Son, Holy Ghost, the Trinity. This leaf is for Worth and for me, and we're surrounded by God. He's all our shelter. Oh, hey, Wicked Awesome Gardening. I'm so glad you're here. You're about to start driving. Okay, thank you for being in here. I appreciate that. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? And when Jesse was talking about it, he said, I really wanted to put out the whole verse, but it's even more special that I have just the words and the number because that's how it was given to me. It was given to me, Jeremiah 29:11. And I didn't know that verse by heart when the Lord gave it to me. It was at a time in my life where I felt so distant from Him that it was horrendous. And I was looking for a Bible, couldn't find a Bible anywhere the week before Easter. Now, mind you, the end of the story is there were Bibles everywhere. I just was not allowed to see them, I guess. I don't know. But I found a Bible cover that said Jeremiah 29:11. And at that time, my daughter was having seizures every day, 2 or 3 times a day, from having post delivery, a full blown eclampsia. And she was a new mama. She had a new little bitty baby. And I was so filled with fear that I couldn't feel the Lord. And I needed paper version. I needed those paper words in my hands. I had dashed out of the house so quickly to be with her that I had left my Bible at home. And I went looking to try and find one. And what I found was this Bible cover, the verse. And when it says, I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They're plans for good and not to harm you. And the last words were, they're plans for hope and a future. And when he told me that there was hope, that she was going to be fine, and the future of that young mama was going to be grand, then all the weight in the world fell away. And so to be able to be given these scriptures is just, I mean, it's God saying, I'm winking at you, baby girl. I know, I'm winking. Fear is false evidence appearing real. And that's the truth. I was so filled with fear that it was me. It was not him. I've told that story a number of times, but it means so much to me. So I got another present. Well, it is, it's something that if you need any kind of merchandise, Scott from Ramblin' with the Brooms is on it. He has all types of things. Thank you, Beth. Thank you. He is he's just outstanding. And I opened this morning, like 15 minutes before we went on. And so I've got, oh, well, I dropped something. It's gonna be a good live, right? God dropped something. Oh, Donna. It's all true, baby. It's all true. Okay. So first of all, he made some koozies. Aren't they just the coolest things ever? And it's with the new logo. Y'all, you're going to see my new logo a lot because the meaning behind it with the Holy Trinity and being surrounded by God and given the verse again, I just can't get over it. All right, so there's that. Air fresheners. Now, granted, I am very allergic to strong scents. It makes me sick. These, they smell like maple syrup. They're not strong. Air fresheners, aren't they the cutest things? So if you need anything, make sure you contact their G Mama Grows. Just put Rambling with the Brooms link in here. And so if anybody on Facebook doesn't see it, it he does have a Facebook page, but Rambling with the Brooms is the way to go. Hey, the educated natural. I'm so glad you're here today. Also, I mean, I tell you what, this box just doesn't stop giving. I haven't opened this yet because I wanted it to be a surprise for me and for you. Oh, look, isn't that the cutest thing? Oh my gosh. I just love it. Oh, it was your husband's. Oh, that was my husband's favorite verse. I had it engraved on his tombstone. Mary. How sweet. Oh my gosh. I do, GT. GT grows in Alaska. I'm so glad you're here. But the piece de resistance, because the box is still giving, is look at here. Pull it out. Oh, so now I don't have to have Jesse or Scott fussing about whose coffee cup I'm using because I can use my own. Because I don't own one that says Andale Homestead on it. I need to do that. Oh gosh, I bet that's real fuzzy in the microphone. I'm sorry. Anyway, look, and it's double fisted. And that I'm just so tickled. All right, well, I swelling. I'm just swelling. So I wanted to thank everyone. It's 11:20, and I really would love it if my buddies Jesse and Lisa would join us. Thank you. Thank you, Rambling with the Brooms. You gave away on the live, you gave away some coffee cups, and he says, I couldn't give them away without giving you one. Yes, you could. You could. Good morning, sifting some soil. Hey, darling. Woo. Yeah, it is. They are. It's Scott does an amazing job. So seriously, if you need some merchandise. Oh,
Hats off to Scott, Bubba. Look at that. Hats off to Scott.
hats off to Scott and to Jesse and Lisa.
No, Scott did an awesome job. I'm so glad. I'm so
This
glad
new
you got
app
him.
just really, I'm
Right.
freaking out about
We're
it.
so glad you got him before today's Tuesday. We were hoping you would.
Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
So, how about our celebration we had on Saturday?
Who does that?
It's still going on for me.
It's still going on for Lisa.
It is. Poor baby.
We delivered 11 boxes just yesterday
Oh,
to the post office.
oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
I mean, she can only do so many at a time. So she does them and then we take them. She does them and she does them. And what do we have? What, 50, how many items we have in a giveaway the other day?
Well, it was a total of 60, I think.
60, yeah, 62 items. And some of them were combined because we had some multiple winners.
Yeah, we did.
So it's not going to be 62 boxes that are going to go out, but we have a lot.
Well, I can tell you, Jesse is never wrong. Linda says,
Right.
"Oh my gosh!" And Miss
Thank
Lisa,
you, Linda.
poor thing, your little hands. My brain would be crazy town, just crazy town.
Well,
More so than normal.
Yeah, where the brain where the brain was frazzled. That was right after the live, trying to make sure we had all our stuff in correct. That's where the brain frazzle was. And we contacted you to make sure our notes aligned.
Yes,
We didn't want to leave somebody out,
and they did. They did. I think everything was great, and I cheated as far as all the prizes that I gave were not all of them. I still have 3 of Uncle Wayne's spoons yet to ship out, but I've got everything else was from Amazon. So anyone that won anything of prizes that I had contributed, they're all going out. Everything has gone out. All the gift cards, all the everything is out. So we'll see.
Right. And I think we received almost all the emails. I think if not all of them, all the emails that we needed to receive for the folks that won.
Right.
So,
There was a couple, but
I think there was 1 or 2, but
Right.
I mean, we had 62 prizes.
yeah.
And for that many, yeah, it's great to just have 1 or 2. But you know what? It was a success. And the only thing that really bothers me about the giveaway the other night was I couldn't get a word in edgewise.
Whatever.
Poor babe. Yeah, whatever.
These
Poor
girls
babe.
right here won't let me talk.
Lisa, you are the brains, honey. I mean, I'm just sitting over here saying, look at the pretty lights. And you are the brains, and it's been fantastic. And Jesse is the brawn, and I'm that extra that, what is that thing that gets on fish that like just sort of sucks, rides around on sharks and things?
Barnacle? A barnacle?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Angelical.
And
Yeah.
She just latches on and just won't stop.
That's right. That's right. Well, yeah, Andale's the sprinkle. She is, Sunshine says. That's exactly right. Well, we really wanted to be able to say Thank you.
Yeah.
Was our biggest thing that all three of us wanted, and Worth wanted to say thank you so much for attending that big, huge 4.5 hour live that,
Yeah.
and thank you for all of your support. And
But you know what? In if you wanted to compare, we went 4.5 hours, or 4 hours and 40 minutes to be exact, for 62 gifts. The biggest one we ever done was 32 gifts, I think it was, for our 1,000 or 1K, and we went 7 hours on that one.
Yeah.
But we
That's
didn't know then what we know now, so it
right.
makes a big difference.
Now, Lisa, I had somebody tell me that we did such a good job, Lisa and I, keeping Jesse in line so it wouldn't take
Right?
so long.
Talk about push.
Yes. Yeah.
Talk about
Otherwise,
talk about the caboose pushing the engine.
he'd still be talking today.
That was so funny to me. And I went, well, I'm pretty sure Jesse was ahead of that train, but Lisa and I were trying really hard to
No
keep
respect.
on going.
No respect.
No respect. Just got you back. Got you back. So also there's a couple of things. It's 11:25. I want to keep it short today. I always have about 15 things around me if we run out. But you and Rambling with the Broom, Scott, the two of you have another giveaway that is coming up. That is amazing.
So Lisa
Okay.
Hills was asking where she can find it. It's on Miss Ann's page, channel,
or ours.
Lazy Days Ahead, which you don't have our
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, they're saying, I don't believe, Randy says, I don't believe I've ever seen Jesse without words.
I'm the shy one. People just don't believe it, but I'm shy.
Yeah. You feel like a sandwich, Sherry says.
Exactly. Well, I'm the thorn between two roses. Let's just say that.
There you go. That's a good way to recover. Good way to recover. Gosh. Yes.
But yes, you mentioned something coming up. So
yes.
December 8th, which is this Friday, Rambling with the Brums is going to have a live, and we'll be joining him on this to celebrate us meeting our 30-room goal for Cruising Alaska 25.
Yes.
So for those of folks that have signed up to be on the cruise in 2025, August 24th to 31st, we're having a thank you giveaway this Friday on Scott's Live. He normally goes live on Friday nights, and that'll be 7 o'clock? 8 o'clock?
7 Central.
7 Central. It'll be 7 Central.
All right. So that's 8 Eastern. That's
8
Scott's
Eastern.
normal time. And
but we got some mega. So it was intended for those who got on the cruise, but Lisa and I can't leave everybody else out, right?
Yeah,
we can't do it. We just try, but we can't. So we're gonna have. Well, let me show you. Let me just give you a little quick glimpse. A teaser.
Okay? Oh my gosh, Lisa, aren't you ready to put?
Look at this, folks. We have 25 prizes in honor of Cruising Alaska 25, and these are the people that have booked the room. The ones on the left are the rooms that are booked, and then we also have the hashtag process, which for the people that are in the chat, they'll put in something like hashtag Ann is awesome.
I love that. How'd you pick that one?
Oh, it just happened to come to me. Anyway, so that's what we got going for this weekend, this Friday, and we hope as many people can be there to support. I appreciate that, because there's going to be some of these cruisers that can't make it, but
sure,
we understand that, yeah.
And so there are, like you said, there are prizes to be given away to the general, and then there are prizes to be given away. And in most likelihood, oh gosh, and Scott says, plus I'm sending more today. Okay, cool. But,
yeah.
Oh
so
gosh.
We will have at least 25, maybe more.
Yeah. People are putting the hashtag in. Well, I don't have a giveaway today.
She still is awesome.
But I love seeing Ann is awesome in the chat. Awesome. I can tell you that's a lot of fun.
Let's make that go viral, folks. Ann is awesome.
How fun. So we really super duper, it would not have been the fun night and the good time that we had on cruising Alaska. Wait, I'm turning the page too soon. How can people find out about this cruise that we're going on
Okay,
in
so
2025?
yeah, so Scott says give a mug away. So yes, we can use that hashtag.
Woohoo!
And we're talking about a Miss Ann mug, not my mug, not Scott's mug, but Miss Ann mug.
Scott, thank you.
So let me go ahead and do the giveaway tool then.
And that's right. Jesse and Lisa are awesome. Now, while you're setting that up, because this was a surprise, we weren't supposed to be shipping anything else out. But as far, oh gosh, now my thought process, I'm so blown away by the generosity that is
Where
here.
you can find the information on Alaska 25.
Thank you.
Right. So if you go to any one of our lives, if you go to our webpage, our YouTube page, any one of our live it's in all our descriptions. If any video you watch, you'll see a Cruise in Alaska 25 link down there, and it'll get you to a Facebook page. And then there's where you can find more information. You can sign up. We only ask, if you want to be part of that page, we ask 2 questions, and it's for privacy, if you don't mind. 2 questions. You'll answer those 2 questions, and then we'll give you access to the page. It's as simple as that.
That's right. It's just a couple of questions. It's not, but they just want to make sure that it's not bots, that they're people,
Right.
and that, people that have
That's right.
conscience.
It'll be worth it.
Yeah,
Even
that's
if you
right.
sat on deck the whole time, it'll be worth it just to visit with the YouTube family.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's a YouTube vacation.
We're really, really looking forward to it. And we are. And it's going to be in August 24th, 2025 is when the ship departs
From Seattle.
from Seattle, Washington. And this particular package includes flights and it includes flights in the cruise.
Right. And then there's other pluses, if you will. There's like a beverage package deal. There's onboard credit. There's a whole bunch of stuff involved with the deal. So
yeah, but do not use the 800 number, y'all. We need to make sure that you use Terry. I don't have his
Terry's Volto. I don't know if you have it on your banners or not.
I don't think I do. But
No,
you got to use our guy, because if you go through the system, you don't get all the perks that this group is getting.
Right. And that information is also in our description of any one of our live videos. If you go to our live videos, Terry's Volto's number is in there. It's a 954 number, I believe. But and Scott can put it up in the chat if he wants to. But
and we do have merch too.
Yeah, so Lisa's wearing, and it's already too big for her. She's been dropping like it's hot.
No,
but
she has been. Yeah. She's just the weight has been falling off, and it's beautiful. And I love big, comfy jackets that you can, put your hands in your pockets or wear like 6 deep on a plane that you can't fit everything in your suitcase. So, which is what I did.
Okay, so Miss Ann, the hashtag is up. So if you want to,
get ready. Let's go ahead and put it up there. Ann is awesome.
Correct. There's some awesome gifts. There's going to be 3. I thought there was going to be 1, but there's 3 grand prizes. Okay, that we're giving, 3 grand prizes for the cruisers.
You guys are nuts.
I'm telling you. Well, it just.
My next big giveaway is going to be at 100,000 subs. This was.
So Scott, this is the number. This is the only number that we're using for the cruise, because he's the one booking our group.
Thank you, Scott.
And issuing the discounts and all that kind of stuff is through him. So
if you use the 1-800 number, they won't be able to switch you over to our group.
Yes.
Right. And the group gets a beverage package or a picture package, all kinds of things. And this is what we're going for. That's just
Right
the
now.
coolest thing since sliced bread.
Hashtag Ann is awesome. I just use the
Hashtag
thing.
Ann is awesome.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter about capitalization or anything. You can put all lowercase or whatever. Homestead in the Wood with D is sharing that J.K. Gardner needs to redo. And J.K. Gardner, you do, because you have to put it all together.
Yeah.
And Jones Truth, you need to put a hashtag in front of yours too, baby.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is just give it a minute.
Yeah, we will.
And I think we had everybody contact us. All the prizes are out, and from Amazon. And now is the time when, if anything is wrong, I'll start to get some emails.
Exactly.
And
what could possibly go wrong, Miss Ann? You don't, just because you drop stuff every day doesn't mean it's going to go wrong.
No,
I don't know,
everything goes right.
What gives you that
If
idea?
she doesn't drop something, then
That's
Then
right.
you got to worry.
yeah, then you worry.
If I don't drop something, there's a problem.
Yeah, we got to. Yeah.
I did get an email last night from Belt Loop 29. He's got the oldest email in the universe, not in the universe, but AOL.com. And I sent it to gmail.com. And so, but it's all good. I mean, we've got it figured out. We got everything straight. It's not, there is not a problem at all. But if you don't communicate with me, then I don't have a clue. Right. That kind of thing, especially if you don't communicate with Jesse and Lisa on
let me thank everyone that was in the chat that was in our deal. We asked for a 24-hour turnaround, and everybody met that goal. We got everything within 24 hours, and we can't thank everybody enough for that, because that helps her get everything. That's right. That helps her job, because getting those packages out is. It's hard.
That's right.
If you're trying to wait on it, we're waiting on an address or waiting on information.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine. And thank you so much for the participants doing that. And for sharing. There were several people that shared that won several prizes, and they only kept one or two,
Yeah, exactly. They
didn't keep the prizes. And
mention Prime. Prime was one of our number one winners that got like he won like three or four times. I think he won 4 times on our live, and he gave most of it away.
He did. Isn't that the sweetest thing? I think he's in Detroit.
He didn't have to do that, but he did, and it's people like that is what makes this community so awesome.
That's right, because we need each other. Yes. We really do. Yes. We need each other. So, okay, there's 43 in there. I think that's a great number. Let's do the 3, 2, 1, and then we'll do the drawing. Okay.
Hey, show the item again. This is what we're drawing for.
I just grabbed it from.
Not that one. You see, folks, it's all day, folks. It's to the root and all day.
I almost dumped coffee on my keyboard again.
What's the number?
Okay, here we go. Let's see.
Numbers.
All right. 3, 2, 1, and email me your street address when you win. Let's go.
Let's see. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna land on? Who wants it? Who needs it? Who's gonna get it? Let's see. It's gonna be.
Let's see. Cynthia.
Wow, that's a new one for me. So
now wait,
congratulations,
Cynthia, honey. She lives in the Netherlands.
Oh.
So you sweet thing. I don't know. We're gonna have to ask Scott how he can.
No, don't worry about that, Scott. I'll help you with since this is Miss Ann's cup. I'll help you with the postage. We'll send it to her.
Okay.
I'll help Scott with the postage. Not to worry. Congratulations, Cynthia. You're the first. I mean, the very first because I don't even have one.
No.
You're the very first non-Miss Ann person to have one of her mugs. So that's a milestone. Yeah.
He says send it. Okay.
Yeah, I'll help him with this postage. So congratulations.
Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Well, all right, let's take that game down. Thank you, Scott, at Rambling with the Brooms, for all of that. It takes a community. It really does. The old saying, it takes a village to raise a child, and that doesn't stop with the childhood. That stops. It's the rest of our lives. It takes a village. And I appreciate both of you so much.
And a couple of village idiots too.
and goofballs.
Speak for yourself.
I was pointing at me.
Well, Lisa, don't be breaking the bank and your hands and everything else. And, as far as packing, she's packing. She's just being a little Santa elf and packing as hard as she can go.
So
Yeah.
where to send
And
the email to?
we certainly appreciate it.
Okay, yeah. So let me put that up real quick.
Okay. Yes. Cynthia, send an email to me to andalehomestead@gmail.com and we'll send it. We'll get it. Scott says yes. Jesse says yes. We'll get that cup to you, honey. And I just appreciate everything so much. All right.
All right, we're gonna let you go. Thank
Okay.
you so
And
much
then I'll
for inviting us up. We love you
Thank you.
and look forward to seeing you on Friday.
yes, sir. 8
Take care.
o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. Lazy Days Ahead and Rambling with the Brooms.
And Scott also has a live on Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rambling with the Brooms Thursdays at
At
what
noon,
time?
at 12 o'clock Eastern.
Oh,
That's right. And Danny Days Ahead said she's not going live on her channel, but she is going to be interviewed at noon Central Standard Time, which will be 1 o'clock our time, by Yogi Hollow Farm and Mountain Grandma. And the link is on her community tab, which is awesome. And then right after me, right at 12 o'clock on Eastern Time, is African Dreaming. They always go live as well, and they're a lot of fun to be in. Okay, good. There is yoga. Oops, I'm all by myself all of a sudden. Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much. And while everyone is saying their goodbyes and saying their blessings to each other, I just want you to know that God knew you before he ever even formed you, and he made you with a purpose. To remember that there is a purpose to all this veins and skin and bones and brains and hearts and kidneys and all these kinds of things. There's a purpose to it, to be able to have a relationship with him and or to be able to help someone else. And that's what I'm going to concentrate on today is me, my mindset, my personality, looking at the glass as half full. I love you all. And remember, the Lord says, I know the plan I have for you, says the Lord, my little brownie. It's plans for good and not to harm you. It's plans for hope and a future. All right. Love you all very much. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.